DG. Barry Purdon in the sulky. Smooth Satin favourite. Great public support, this horse. Narrowly defeated in the Miracle Mile. Race wasn't run to suit in the Ben Hur from the stand. Even though he's got to overcome the difficult draw, he'll be hard to beat. Steve Turnbull, 340. Young Rufus at 370. Winner of the Ben Hur. Joe Fest does look the likely leader from 2, $4.20. And when this horse gets to the front, he usually takes a power of running down. Double Identity, winner of the Miracle Mile at $4.50. Holmes DG, best of the others at double figures. The cameraman likes Holmes DG. And there he is on screen. The 8th at Globe Derby Park will follow this feature.
Thank you, Nadia. They're moving up now for the big one tonight, the Trua. The Trua Memorial, won last year by Kim's Girl in a blanket finish. At it again the previous year, and Holmes DG, a runner tonight. Won it back in 1999. Christian Cullen, brilliant winner in 1998. And Douse Sir Vencelot 2 years in a row, 1996, 1997. But they're moving up now as the gate rolls for a start. Moving in well. Seals to Sam on the inside. Joe Fest, Double Identity. Rusty Mahoney, Smooth Satin. Second line, Wally Walton, Holmes DG. Young Rufus, Selby Bromack and Trois Frères. They're all set, ready to go. There's the light. They're off. Seals to Sam fairly well away with Joe Fest, Double Identity. And look at Smooth Satin going out fast tonight. Steve Turnbull has speared him across to the lead, and Smooth Satin has raced to the lead from Seals to Sam, Joe Fest and Double Identity. Then Holmes DG, Wally Walton next, getting off the inside from Rusty Mahoney. Young Rufus is off stride. He's back at the tail of the field. Young Rufus, he's galloped at that first turn. He's lost about 8 or 10 lengths, and as they hit up the back, it's Smooth Satin taken on by Joe Fest, and he's going to give him the lead. 2 lengths to Seals to Sam and Double Identity left without cover. A length away to Holmes DG. Over on the inside then is Rusty Mahoney. A length to Wally Walton, 2 to Selby Bromack, 2 to Trois Frères, and about 6 lengths to Young Rufus with the task ahead from there. Joe Fest found the lead out of the back from Smooth Satin, who took a trail. Double Identity, and there goes around them fast Wally Walton taking off. Here comes the moves. Double Identity goes up to take on Joe Fest. They declare each other on, coming in with 2 to go. They're clear of Smooth Satin and Wally Walton. Joe Fest is going to keep Double Identity outside of him. Wally Walton lobbed the 1-1 around Smooth Satin. Holmes DG next around Seals to Sam. Selby Bromack struck trouble there, and getting checked as Trois Frères, and Young Rufus has galloped again. By gee, it's rough and tough in the first lap. Young Rufus in another break there. His chances are gone now, I would say. Trois Frères severely checked, and Selby Bromack. That happened when they slowed up all of a sudden, and those at the back got the backwash of it. Into the back, Joe Fess in front. Smooth Satin second. Double Identity third. 1-1 Wally Walton. Seals to Sam the inside. 1 to Rusty Mahoney inside of Holmes DG. Selby Bromack tacking on again with Trois Frères, and Young Rufus, after 2 checks, he's last and going up on the inside. Joe Fess, the leader, is slowing them down a bit now. Smooth Satin on his back. Double Identity Park third. 4th the inside, Seals to Sam. 1 out, 1 back, Wally Walton. Holmes DG tracking him. 4 back the inside, Rusty Mahoney. Well back, Young Rufus and Selby Bromack, and Trois Frères whips them in as they come in for the bell. Joe Fess has been able to get away with a slower quarter here after they went fast early. And as they come down with a lap to go, it's Joe Fess by 1 to Double Identity. Smooth Satin third on the pegs, and 1-1 Wally Walton. 5th the inside, Seals to Sam. 1 to Holmes DG around Rusty Mahoney. Selby Bromack next around Young Rufus and Trois Frères last of all. 6.50 to go. Into the back the last time. Joe Fest the leader. He'll quicken up again here, but there are no challenges for the moment. Double Identity on his outside keeps Smooth Satin firmly pocketed. Wally Walton 1-1 around Seals to Sam. Holmes DG next around Rusty Mahoney. Selby Bromack, Young Rufus and Trois Frères last. Joe Fest still travelling down the back though. Double Identity on the outside. A neck away third. Smooth Satin can't get out. Wally Walton coming out from the 1-1 now. Holmes DG tracking him up. Seals to Sam. 1 off in the middle, and then Rusty Mahoney. Joe Fest the leader. Double Identity's out after him, his arch rival. He gets up within a half length of him. Smooth Satin still trying to get a crack at them, and then Seals to Sam and Wally Walton. Joe Fest in front of Double Identity. Smooth Satin can't get through. Joe Fest the leader. Double Identity and Smooth Satin trying hard. He's going to crack it for a big one, Joe Fest. He's home. He wins the Trua. Double Identity second. Smooth Satin third. fourth, Wally Walton, then Holmes DG. Next in, Selby Bromax, Seals to Sam, Young Rufus, and the last pair in, Trois Fair and Rusty Mahoney.
Well, our experts were spot on with Joe Fess. Once he got to the front, Steve Turnbull with Smooth Satin handed up. It was all over Joe Fess. Fought on doggedly. 391.70, winner of this year's Truer.
$100,000 Vicbred 4-year-old mare's final. Of course, the scratching of the nominal favourite Indigenous has changed the race. Sassy Sarah, a very warm favourite on track. She'll probably get out to about, oh, there she goes, $1.80 on the tote now. A little bit shorter than that on track. I expect she'll find the lead. The query is that she's probably just a run short of her peak fitness. There on screen is Lindsay Lombo, probably just going through a little bit of a run to keep the vets happy here, because she did get down on the track, as I mentioned, and actually, no, she's coming off the track now. So we might have an announcement through soon here with number 11, Lindsay Lombo, unless they need to change some gear. But quickly through the main chances here. Number 6, Sassy Sarah. I'm now tipping her on top, even though I don't think she represents any value at the $1.70. She will probably find the lead off either Lorna Kelly or Flying Amy after a bit of a battle. Ruffle My Feathers, terrific form in 3 runs since joining Andy Gath's stable. Did all the work outside of Sassy Sarah, wasn't far away last week. We'll need just that little bit of luck early to get a good drive through from inside of the second row. Mindful, the 3-year-old Vicbred champion in a very similar field. She's got that wide front row draw, but with any sort of decent luck in running, she won't be too far away. Number 12, Classic Bird, caused an upset when sat 1-1 and finished strongly to win the semi last week, beating Sassy Sarah. Just coming past me now, number 11, Lindsay Lombo. So I think you'll find this one will be a late scratching, but we're just awaiting on confirmation. Yes, it is. There we go. Race 7, number 11, Lindsay Lombo, out of the Vicbred final. Won't affect markets too much. It was an $81 chance. So recapping my selections here, 6, Sassy Sarah on top. A little bit of a D-day for this former champion 2-year-old who hit her best as a late 3-year-old last season and has had a few runs back, just taking time to hit peak fitness as a 4-year-old. But if she finds the front tonight, she'll be awfully hard to beat. Ruffle My Feathers, the obvious danger, number 8. 7, Mindful, next best. And number 10, Especially Made Lombo. She has to be your value runner, showing $18.90 on the tote at the moment. She sat without cover and ran a very, very brave race in the heat won by Mindful, or the semi-final won by Mindful last week. There's your Sky ratings for Cannington, only 3 minutes away, so it'll be right on the back of this Vicbred final here at Moonee Valley. So get your bets on for Cannington as we have a look at the market. Very open market, isn't it? Good money for the pink, idealised at $5.30. They're getting into position for yet another feature here at Moonee Valley tonight. It's a Vicbred 4-year-old mare's final. Still to come, Shaker Maker in the Popular Arm Free-for-All. That's race 8. Here's Dan to call the Vicbred 4-year-old mare's final.
Group 1, second of the Group 1s for the night, $100,000, and Sassy Sarah, the popular pick, at $1.70. Comes into barrier 5 with the scratching. 2 scratchings now, Indigenous and Lindsay Lombo, a late one. They're set to go. The green light's up and they're racing now. Out wide, Mindful began pretty quickly from Lorna Kelly, and up there on the outside was Flying Amy. Mindful led. Sassy Sarah's to 4th now, and then in 5th position was Kelly Cam. On its outside, Classic Birds up to midfield already. Then came Ruffle My Feathers, about 5 metres away, Especially Made Lombo. And then Gumbat Tay, 10 metres to Class Personified. And back to last is Adelong. Around the turn the first time, and it's Mindful with that brilliant beginning in the lead. Sassy Sarah's moving up on the outside, though. She's going up in search of the lead here, the favourite Sassy Sarah. She gets alongside of Mindful, draws a half a length and is about to take up the running. So Sassy Sarah's over to the pegs with 2 laps to travel, having crossed Mindful. Moving up on the outside, Classic Bird, but still going forward is Especially Made Lombo. It's out 3 wide, but soon will be outside of the leader. Flying Amy is in 5th position. It's on the outside of Lorna Kelly. Next is Gumbat Tay, who's 4 back along the pegs at the moment. Next in the running line, Kelly Cam, and then Class Personified, who's on the inside of Ruffle My Feathers, and back last is Adelong. They head into the back towards the 1600, and the favourite in the lead, Sassy Sarah. 3 metres away second now is Especially Made Lombo. Mindful third on the pegs. In 4th spot, Classic Birds lobbed into a lovely spot again. And then Lorna Kelly. Next is Flying Amy, and 4 back the inside, Gumbat Tay. Next is Kelly Cam, then Class Personified. Ruffle My Feathers. It's second last, and at the tail of the field is Adelong. The lead Lead time in 1:13. They hit off the back. 1400 left to travel. And the favourite, Sassy Sarah's in the lead. In second position, Especially Made Lombo. Mindful third, the Pegs. Fourth is Classic Bird, who's travelling nicely in the 1-1. Then Lorna Kelly on the inside of Flying Amy. Four back the Pegs, Gumbatte. Then Kelly Cam, easing out Ruffle My Feathers from third last. Then Class Personified, last is Adelong. First quarter in 30.7. And it's Sassy Sarah, the leader, with just over a lap to travel. Starting to slow them down a little bit for the second quarter. Sassy Sarah's a neck in front. Especially Made Lombo second. Ruffle My Feathers can comfortably move up to third, 3 deep. Mindful on the Pegs behind the leader. Then Classic Bird. Adelong is 3 wide with some cover. Next is Lorna Kelly. In between runners is Flying Amy as they head to the 800. Kelly Cam 3 wide with 3 back. Then Gumbatte. Last is Class Personified. 31.9 the second quarter. Sassy Sarah's had a pretty good run. Especially Made Lombo draws level into the back of the 700. Then out 3 wide, Ruffle My Feathers. Mindful fourth on the inside of Classic Bird. 3 wide with cover. Then came Adelong. Then Lorna Kelly, Flying Amy, Kelly Cam, Gumbatte and Class Personified. But heading off the back straight, it's Sassy Sarah, Gavin Lang 1.5 metres in front. Ruffle My Feathers goes up to second. Especially Made Lombo the centre. Mindful behind the leader. And then Classic Bird getting into the clear. Off the back in 28.3. Sassy Sarah's in front. On the outside, Ruffle My Feathers cutting it down. Especially Made Lombo there. And then Mindful into the straight. The leader, Sassy Sarah. From Ruffle My Feathers, Mindful coming through. Sassy Sarah just in front. Especially Made Lombo. Mindful after Sassy Sarah. Sassy Sarah giving something though. Sassy Sarah just in front and she wins it. Sassy Sarah beat Mindful and Ruffle My Feathers. Gumbatte another slashing run right on the heels of the place getters. Then Especially Made Lombo. Next time Lorna Kelly, Flying Amy. Then Class Personified. Next is Kelly Cam from Adelong and Classic Bird. Final quarter 29.2. Well, she lifted Sassy Sarah just when Mindful was sneaking up on her inside.
Well, she's back, Sassy Sarah. Another Group 1 victory for her, 171.20 with Gavin Lang. Now, Cunnington has been run and won. We'll try and feed you a replay shortly. Albion Park, they are close to start time. And just repeating at the Meadows, it was a track record clocked by Jimmy Neutron in 29.